Hello, and welcome once again, hopefully, to Oddworld Munch's Oddysee. My name is Q, and we are very close now, I believe. I guess it's been very close for quite a few episodes, but we are very close to getting Munch out of Viker's labs and united with Abe so they can formulate a plan and figure out how to save the day. Jump! Now we...
You made it! Now you can use a snoozer to knock out those nasty interns. Then get yourself to that poop chute before they wake up. They only stay out for so long.
Now we get to have some fun. Why on earth the interns are working next to big orange explosive crates with bombs on them? I have no clue, but hey, it doesn't matter. This is Oddworld. Video game logic. Remote control port. Tap A to use this remote control and put Munch in control of the snoozer. To return to Munch, pull the left trigger. Warning, snoozers put their victims to sleep for a limited time. So now we get to have a bit of fun. So that down there is the snoozer. And I believe the final bonus of Munch's sonar is that he can control the snoozer. Munch has just remote controlled the snoozer. Snoozers only put their targets to sleep for so long, so be careful. Move the left thumbstick, target enemies, and right thumb shoot. Alright, this thing is awesome. First of all, just look at that. It's got a cool design. It moves really neat. It's not that fast, but it's pretty awesome. Now this thing has got a gun on the bottom, which I can control with the right thumbstick. And it's got... the sound effects in this game are pretty nice. But it's got the gun, which will put the interns to sleep. So we put them to sleep, and then Munch can get out of here. So, attack! It's also got a zapper if they get too close. And it's really loud because there are lots of interns, and they're trying to slap this big machine. And that's definitely going to work really well. Actually, it will, because this has health and it's almost gone. Come on, snoozie. Well, that worked well. And as you can see, the snoozer has health, which is in the form of some weird thingy, and we gotta run fast because these guys are asleep and they will only stay asleep for so long, and there are lots of fuzzles I have to rescue, so I have to hurry up and get the espresso. Munch, you're so slow! And get the zap just in case someone wakes up, and then run. Time is of the essence, Munch, go! No, don't jump, just zap. Save as many of these fuzzles as you can. I have no idea how long these guys stay asleep. Okay, no fuzzles over here. I know it's not too terribly long. Like, I know I have to rush this part or else they'll start waking up. But the interns actually can destroy the snoozer. And I guess no. There are more snoozers later, so you'll definitely see it happen. It's not really that epic, it just sort of stops moving and then disappears, and okay. I didn't see the lever for a second. Come on. Well, yes, basically if it's destroyed, he can just call in another one, and all is good. Oh, come on, fuzzles. Did I get all of them? I thought I saw... okay. Let's see. Come on. Okay, now I don't have to worry so much because the fuzzles have all escaped. But as you can see, the interns are still active. They're just sleeping. Thankfully, I had enough time. I'm not really worried now because I was just worried about getting the fuzzles out of here. So, yeah, I guess they stay asleep for a good while. Which is good. Alright. Now Munch can finally escape through the poop chute, which is 2D. Yay! Alright. Munch, welcome to freedom. Now, the gameplay will start to pick up even more, and things will get a little more interesting, and we'll have a bit more fun. Meanwhile, Abe and the crew arrive at the big well.
I'm not so sure about this.
Come on, Abe. You want to kick that Gabbit and save your brothers or not?
Well, yeah, but don't you think that's way too high?
Looks fine to us. Piece of cake, Abe. You just gotta jump in.
But that's a kind of scary well.
Nothing we all can't handle. Come on, Abe. We're right behind you.
Right behind you.
Behind you, Abe.
You promise?
Promise, Abe. Now go before it's too late.
Okay. Here goes.
Whoa, that's too high for me.
Back at the poop chute.
Whoa, that was quick. Sweet. You think that maybe we should, help him back to the raisin? Nah.
Mudakin pens. Just gotta love those Mudakins. But now, finally, Abe and Munch have been united, and they must find their way back to the almighty raisin, and we have a beautiful lens flare in the middle of a forest somewhere, and Munch. With Silent Hill-esque camera angles. Alright. Now things get even more fun. What do you have to say? Work together! Abe and Munch can use the combined spoos to open a spruce lock. The lock will keep track of how much is still needed. Don't forget, Abe can regrow spruce shrubs. Switch 'em! If Abe and Munch are ever to reach the Raisin's cave, they must work together. To switch between Abe and Munch, press the black button. To switch back, press it again. So now, we can switch between Abe and Munch, which is a lot of fun. So, Munch picked up 4, and now, boop, we have Abe. And he can still regrow spruce shrubs and get the last one we need. One teeny tiny spruce. Alright, now, because it'd be very annoying to walk Abe somewhere and then switch and walk Munch somewhere, we can use voice commands on each other.
Hey, Munch. Hello, Abe.
And they've got little special voice cues for each other, which is pretty cool.
Hey, Munch, you found each other. That's great. Now, you must seek out the almighty raisin. He's got some important things to tell, but in order to find the raisin's cave, you're gonna have to slog through some slog huts. You'll find Mudakins in there, and they've been forced to pick up sloggy poo. Save the Mudakins and Fuzzles here, then get to the first slog hut.
Oh, such a terrible fate. But I usually will pick Abe to walk around because Munch is slower and he can catch up whenever he needs to. Okay, even more new stuff. Egg nests. Abe and Munch have to look out for each other. When one loses all health, the spirit returns in the form of an egg. To bring Abe or Munch back to the land of the living, stand next to the egg and tap A. So I suppose I'll show this off right now, and I guess I'll show off two things at once.
Don't you worry. Whatever.
So when Munch died, he was just teleported back. Oh,
Hey, I almost forgot. The almighty raisin has a little something extra for Abe. Possession ability. Now, Abe has the power to possess these industrial punks from a distance. Use this power wisely.
okay, I'll get to what he said in a second. But, so when Munch died, he was just teleported backwards. Now, if Abe runs out foolishly and runs around and jumps in the water, guess what? Abe cannot swim at all and dies not instantly but very quickly in water. He's gone! Now what? Don't worry, when Abe or Munch's spirit leaves Oddworld, they can be rescued at nests. When you see an egg inside a nest, stand next to it and tap A. So when someone dies, you switch back to the other character, and if this one dies, then I'll have to start over. But here we have an egg, and
That was a little embarrassing. Let's do it again.
and we have Abe back. I guess this episode's going a little longer because, yes, the shaman did say possession. And so, I guess I'll read this real quick. Possession. Abe can possess his enemies with spoos. Chant to create a possession orb. The longer Abe chants, the longer the orb and the larger the orb and the farther it can travel. Move it to the slig and take charge. To depossess, chant again. So now Abe has a new ability, which is chanting, and it uses up spoos. Here, I'll show you. So it charges it up, and the more you use, the bigger it gets, and the bigger it gets, the longer it can travel. So I'll show you. It can. The enemies don't see it. He was just talking about Abe. But see, you can tell it counts down. Oh, I missed. But there you see, it starts to count down when it gets close to running out. 1 does not last very long at all. But Abe can possess enemies, and since you can tell he's got a little stick in his hand, his attack does more than Abe's slap would. So not only is it a way for Abe not to get hurt, but it's a way to do more damage to enemies, and also a very easy way to kill them, because I have complete control of him. So I can make him run into the water, and also something which makes no sense and is a bit disgusting. If I depossess him, as it said over there, by pulling the left trigger, he'll just explode. You know? Because it's Oddworld, so why not? But that wraps up this episode, and in the next episode, we'll put some of these skills to use. So I hope to see you there. And this is Q, signing off.